Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress-RainForest Retreat. And the military who died last time, I've just got you renamed and you've now got peaceful jobs this time through. And two new people got promoted into the military, which was running with thermite and Nelock. So hopefully I get you two killed in some kind of grotesque and hideous way pretty soon. To get things started here, I've expanded the craft area because somebody did tell me how you do adamantine, and I'm going to need another crafts dwarf's workshop for that. So I've expanded the crafts area and I'm just getting it smoothed out now, ready for the workshops to be built. I did also disable mining from a lot of people because it was getting pretty impractical. A miner would come from like near the bottom of the fortress, dig out one hole, and then he'd have to leave because somebody else had already said they were going to do the rest, and it was just getting a little bit too impractical to have a dwarf run up 3 flights of stairs to mine one pit to go home to come back again when a new spot opened up. So we've took that off. You might notice there's no start bar along the bottom anymore. That's because I've got a second monitor now. I went out and bought that today. It was actually a £100 and something TV, and I got it for 80 something. Oh god, now what are you doing, Siru, you douche? Export of aluminium prohibited. That's fine, we don't have any of that. I did put some new tables and chairs down as well in the dining room, so everything's nice and hunky-dory in there now. And why the hell did you suspend the construction of my workshop? Unsuspend that now. Item blocking building site. Well, fine. If that's the way you're going to do it, we'll remove it from there and we'll build it somewhere else. That's an old pickaxe from one of the douchey miners that I got rid of. I kept all of the legendaries and a couple of the really decent ones.
Ugh, don't tell the elves, but all the fish are gone.
And I think we're actually going to have a look at our military now, shall we? Let's see, British guy. How do we view you? I think we might have to do it just in the unit screen. So let's find British guy. There he is. Let's view. Let's have a look at your kills. You've killed a single elk bird, and you're the leader of a squad. Posty, you're next, so we'll have a look at you here. There you are, view. Kills. You've killed a dwarf. I'm not sure when that happened, and you've killed one giant orm. I think that's the one that attacked Jay Cansey, that he just bashed halfway to death with his buckler. So we've got, have a look at Kesharan and Exotarius, which they've been in a little bit longer. Well, here's Exotarius here. Kills. You have 2 kills, 1 cave swallow woman and 1 troll. We'll check you out. Who's next? Kesharan was next. Let's see if we can find him. There's a new Geocancy. I think you're a carpenter this time around. You'll probably be lit up in purple. Oh no, there you are. You're on your way to an individual combat drill. Let's view you. Kills. 3 kills, 1 bonobo, 1 cave swallow man, and 1 cave swallow woman. Next we have Wyatt and Rax. So let's see who we find first out of them. Right at the top here is Wyatt. Let's see your kills. You have 1 cave swallow woman. And there's Rax. So we'll view Rax now. And you have killed a dwarf who you beat to death for breaking some Baron Siru law thing that you decided to put down. 1 bonobo and 1 cave swallow woman. Let's see, next we have Pecosi. Nelock won't have any new kills because he's new, so we'll go Pecosi and BV Bob. Well, here's BV Bob. You've killed a cave swallow woman. Now let's Pecosi, there you are. You've killed a giant toad and a cave swallow man. Let's see, who's next? Larry, I hate you, and the Helix, because running with thermite is new. So here's Larry already. And Larry, you've killed 1 bonobo and 1 elk bird. And next up is Helix, and I know he's got a few kills. 1 rodent man and 1 rodent woman. So there's the kills the military you've got if you're in the military. Congrats, you've all got at least 1 kill apart from the 2 new guys. Now then, somebody's... Where is it? Extract metal shards. Metal strands. Now that should, I think, be adamantine, because that's all we have. Speaking of which, I need to get down to level 57. Because that's where our adamantine was. Sure it was on level 50. There it is. And I got told to take my time while mining this out, because it sometimes lines magma chutes. So I'm just going to go in 1 square at a time until I figure out if this is just a big column of adamantine or whether it's a big pillar of fire that's going to explode in my face and melt all my dwarves. Because I'm going to be honest, I would much rather was option A than B. Like I said, I took on a lot of miners. It looks like we've got about 5 left, 5 or 6, which is a decent amount. It's going to take them a while to get here though. But I want to keep a watch on this adamantine that's sat lying around and see if anybody comes to pick it up. Because apparently once they've extracted the strands, I have to go to, I think it was a smelter to make wafers, and then the metalsmiths can use the wafers to make armor. Which reminds me, who was the other guy who died? Oh, what was his name? Killer Dibber, I think you're an armor smith. So you'll probably be working some of this adamantine. Like I said, 57 floors to get down, it's going to take quite a while. Let's have a look at the unit list here. I know there's still these are all the things we've killed or people we've had die. We've got... the hell's a Dwrf? A large, long-bodied grazer with a thick mane that feeds on the tops of tower cap mushrooms deep under the earth. So, not dangerous then if he's a grazer? Well, apparently they're down here, but I can't see anything, unless they've just moved up a floor. Ah yes, there they are. Well, you know what? Squad B, kill. From the rectangle. Let's have squad B kill these 3 things here. Get the new guys a little bit of experience. Go kill 3 Dwrfs. I did press... I didn't do that right, did I? B, kill from the rectangle. There we go. So this should get the new guys a bit of experience and hopefully get the rest of the squad a bit of experience as well, because like I said, this... ooh, who's this first on the scene here? Racks. Well, you know what, actually I think I'm going to have squad B just station here for now. Get them all together before we go attack and all that stuff. But it looks like Rax doesn't give a shit and he's off to kill stuff. Nope, he decided he would wait in the tunnel for the rest of the squad. Smart man. He must have been over by the wells because he got here extremely quickly. So we'll just hang around while we wait for the rest of the squad. You see people becoming what they are, so shouldn't be too long before the rest of them get here. Here's another 2. Who have we got next? So far it's Rax, Posty, and Helix. 3 veterans of the army now. They've all earned themselves a bit of a reputation as crazy people.
You, it's your fault.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
This. You'll pay. I failed, but you'll pay.
Squad A, kill. This guy's gone berserk, so this should be interesting. He's a clothier. I'm not sure how this happened, but he will try and kill dwarves if he gets the chance. Let's see. He's attacking a fish cleaner. Doesn't he have some kind of, you know, like gutting knife for the fish that he could just plunge into this guy's eye and save the military the trouble? Oh. It looks like he attacked a miner. So let's see, who's he actually attacking? Yeah. Clothier strikes. Oh, the clothier's found a copper pick. And he's just killed somebody. What a bastard. Oh, now he's fighting the military. So let's see. Okay, so that's the fish cleaner here. And then a swords dwarf runs up and stabs him straight away, tearing the muscle, opening an artery. I'm guessing this guy's just about dead already. A mace dwarf as well. Bruising muscles, bruising lungs. Bruising the heart. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So squad A is getting a little bit of experience there. Let's see who got the killing blow. It was a swords dwarf slashing the clothier in the head, shattering the skull and tearing apart the brain. So squad A can stand down now. And now we've got to zoom to someone from squad B. Should have station on them somewhere. Who was in squad B anyway? Looks like we're actually quite high up on this list here. No? Not sure what's going on here. It's Jake Hansi, you're back. In case I forgot to mention that. Seriously, where do I find the people from squad B? Pokey Dude, you're back as well, and you're a chef now. See, I know Picosi's in that squad. And Helix and Rax. Rax is already down there, so we will zoom down to Rax here. And squad B's as here as they're gonna get. So squad B, kill from list. There's only one Dwrf left, but there's a few new things on here. Oh, there's a damn troll. What's the troll? H. Go. And we're just gonna unpause this and follow these guys down to the troll. Oh good, it's downstairs then. Or is it? Oh, it's right there. Well, that didn't last long. So it looks like, let's see. Charges at Posty, he's having none of it. He just smacks it in the hand on his way past, chips some bones. Blocking shots, then Rax turns up to help his friend. Punches the troll in the left upper arm, bruising the muscle. Rax hacks the troll in the upper body, tearing the muscle, bruising the heart. Kicks the troll in the lower arm, bruising the muscle. Hacks him in the right ear, and chops his ear off. British guy bashes the troll in the left lower arm, chipping the bone. Posty's not going to be left out. Hits the troll in the upper arm with his silver warhammer, and again in the lower body, bruising the pancreas, and he knocks it out. British guy takes the chance and smashes the thing's skull open, lodging his silver warhammer in the troll's head. Nicely done. So we'll cancel their station now, let them get back to what they were doing. And I'm going to go check on my adamantine. It's on this level somewhere. We haven't actually explored much. Oh, there's more adamantine there.
I've fished all the fish there are, since no more fish.
Oh, I think
Don't tell the elves, but all the fish are gone.
this is level 57. Yes, this does look like just a solid pillar of adamantine.
Don't tell the elves, but all the fish
I'm in
are gone.
heaven right now. You'll have to let me know what you think of the well, actually this is still on the same monitor, so it doesn't really matter. It should look exactly the same. But at least the start bar's gone. I wonder. I would have it on full screen, but that traps my mouse inside the thing, and I can't use Dwarf Therapist that way.
Nothing more to catch.
It traps my mouse inside the application zone. So, did the crafts dwarf actually do what I asked of him?
Ach, I fished all the fish there are, since no more fish.
Do we not have enough crafts
Don't tell the
dwarfs?
elves, but all the fish are gone.
Or is it metal crafting?
Ach, I fished all the fish
Well, we'll
there
give a
are,
few people
since
metal
no more
crafting
fish.
just to be safe. Where was the other
Ach,
crafting?
don't tell the elves, but all the fish are gone.
Huh. Well, somebody is getting like every job under the sun when it comes to crafting.
No more fish.
And that's just a random guy. But Bushy, you've been given metal crafting now. Through the therapist.
Ach, don't tell the elves, but all the fish are gone.
We do have a refuse pile up here, don't we? Or is it full?
Ach,
No, it's
more
not full, it's
fishing.
just lazy people. Our farms are going well, our plump helmet farms anyway.
Ach, don't tell
We don't
the
really
elves,
have
but all
many
the
other
fish are gone.
farms. See, Squad A. You guys are just up there chilling.
There's
A
nothing
couple
more
of
to
you anyway.
catch.
In the barracks. Let's see. Was it Z? No. U? No. N?
Ach, don't tell the
Yes.
elves, but all the fish are
Becoming the
gone.
capital. Our road worth has barely gone up at all. And I'm not building adamantine. Huh. Well, where is it? I don't actually see it on the screen anywhere. Oh, that's at the B there, I'm assuming. Because if it is, Squad A will have their new job. That's a bonobo skeleton. So where the hell is this thing? Oh, there he is. I see it. Let's see. A giant humanoid monster with 2 heads. His eyes are dark olive. His somewhat greasy hair is extremely long. He is large. His teeth are gapped. He has an angular chin. His left head is narrow. His eyebrows are somewhat high. His ears are somewhat short. His hair is chocolate. His skin is cinnamon. So, Squad A, kill. Oh wait, maybe we should station them somewhere first and get them all together. But what am I saying, that would make me smart at military stuff. So let's unpause this and keep a track of this guy. Go down. And we'll see who's first on the scene.
Ach, no more fishing.
Plus I don't particularly mind if unnamed dwarves get killed off. Let's see. Unnamed dwarf and Kesh Saran.
Ach, don't tell the elves, but all the fish are gone.
And it looks like the unnamed dwarf is just killing the crap out of that thing already, because it's running away. Let's see what actually happened there. Yeah, spear dwarf stabbed him in the third finger. All he had is a candlenut spear. This guy could easily just get ripped to pieces. He's barely managing to tear the skin.
Ach, no
I'm gonna have to sort out these guys. Did he kill it? Ah, the Kesh Saran is here as well. Damn! This thing's just getting knocked the hell out by 2 dwarves. Kesh Saran and an unnamed spear dwarf are just beating the hell out of it.
Ach, no more fishing.
Yep, bones fracturing and let's see, tearing fat and muscle and that kind of stuff from the spearman. I'm gonna have to get him a better spear. I know I've got a few. And yep, a swords dwarf looks like a spear dwarf bit the guy in the right hand.
All the fish are gone.
Looks like this fight's still going on. It looks sick. Oh, no wonder. Mace dwarf bashed him in the guts. And he's having swords and everything sticking out of him and being twisted around, and he's just generally having a really bad day.
There's nothing more to catch.
See, 27 pages, so he's putting up a damn good fight. Another swords dwarf slaps the Etten in the left lower arm. That's the way to go. Mace Dwarf, Kesh fractures a bone. Where did he? In the lower left, the left lower leg, I think that was. Oh, looks like he died. Let's see who got the final hit. That can't be it, unless it just bled out. Oh, that's Kesh. Okay. Mace Dwarf. It must have just bled out. Okay. So Squad A, you can stand down now. Nicely done.
No more fishing.
Now then, there was a Spear Dwarf in Squad A that I really have to sort out. Equip. Problem is I don't know who these people are, so they're all just gonna get random weapons now. An Iron Great Axe. Well, I'm not giving that to you, that's too awesome of a weapon. Have an Iron Maul. Weapons specific. You can have a Steel Spear, so I hope that's what you're good with. In fact, no, this won't work. I'm gonna have to go onto the military page on Dwarf Therapist. I'm gonna pause this while I sort this out, and I'll bring you back when I'm done. There we go, I got that fixed. It was that Dewsome guy, the glass maker. But let's have a look. It looks like British guy has everything but legwear. Yeah, most of yous are pretty well equipped, and then it gets to BV Bob. And actually, yous are all fairly well equipped. And why do you have a iron two-handed sword? Weapons, let's give you individual choice. Yeah, not individual choice weapon though. I keep doing that. Individual choice melee. And shield. Any shield you want. So let's have a look at some of our better dwarves here. Posty, what are you? Let's see if we can find you over here. Posty, you are a hammer dwarf. So let's see what hammer we can give to you. I think you've earned yourself a nice weapon by now. Specific weapon. I know there's an Iron Maul, but I'm not sure if that counts as a hammer. I'm pretty sure it does. But I know we have Silver War hammers, but I'm hoping we can find you something a little bit better than that. Apparently not. Well, you can keep your Silver War hammer then, Posty. I might as well wait until I've got adamantine weapons to start passing things out now that I think about it. But these ones are fancier, I think, so you can have a fancy Silver War hammer. There we go.
There's nothing more to catch.
Shift that mouse out the way because I can do that now.
No more fishing.
Oh, wrong button. Now then, is anybody doing the adamantine yet? Yes, they are. Sweet. But I think that's going to take a while, so let's have a look. Was it in the forge? No, it was the smelter I needed, wasn't it? Smelter, add new task. Not the galena ore, I think we've got just about enough of that. Make adamantine wafers. Okay, so all we need is the adamantine strands to get done. So I think what we're going to do is build another Dwrf workshop and have two of them doing these adamantine strands. Because I'm guessing that's going to take a while. It's quite far down there after all. And why don't we, to keep Siru happy, we are going to engrave his walls. Because he's done nothing but complain that his room isn't fancy enough, or he doesn't have what he needs since he became the Baron. So we're going to engrave all of his walls. And that should add some value to his room. Especially with the level of engravers we have now. They're all quite good. Off that entire floor they did downstairs where they smoothed out the residential floor. And this will give us something nice to talk about in later episodes. There we go. Plus that'll give some of the dwarves something to do. I do like to keep some idlers to keep birth rate up now that I've set a population cap. Aha, another one of those is done. So let's add extract metal strands, repeat. So I'm assuming there's another metal which, well, at least one other metal you can do that strand extraction thing with. I'm assuming it isn't restricted to adamantine. Although I have been told that is the only way you can use adamantine, to put an extra step or two in there. Although that's not too big of a problem, to be completely honest. And for some reason there's a cat in there with some refuse in his mouth, and he's left it as a little present for Siru when he walks through his door. And Fairy Goose, you've just had a baby girl, congratulations. Now let's go back down and check on our adamantine. And you know what the really cool thing is? Now that I have two monitors, I can actually see what my clock says on my desktop. Because the monitor I've been using is actually set up as my second monitor now, but it's still there for gaming. My first monitor has all my readouts and Dwarf Fortress, Dwarf Therapist and that kind of stuff. The new monitor isn't actually a monitor, it's a TV. I think I said that. But I like the size of this monitor for Dwarf Fortress, it keeps everything looking nice and clean. Put it on too big of a monitor and it goes distorted because of the pixels in the tiles. I suppose it wouldn't matter for ASCII, but it looks nicer this way on this monitor. Looks like there's only one bit of adamantine actually being moved from the pile so far. But we do have quite a bit of it down there. Let's check the unit list, make sure there's nothing else really creepy trying to kill everybody. Wild animals. The hell's a ruthula? Magma crabs and crundles. Okay, let's check this ruthula. A huge monster with an enormous tail covered with thick fur. They run on 4 legs and can be found deep under the earth. It is enormous yet skinny. Well, it's a huge monster, so I'm assuming this thing's going to be dangerous. So let's see. He's not far from our stairs, so squad B, kill from list. Let's get rid of these damn ruthulas, whatever the hell they're called. I mean, look at that thing, it's got creepy glowing eyes. It's gotta be a monster. Evil kind of monster. I hope it's an evil kind of monster and I'm not just sending my people down to kill more innocent wildlife. Oh, what am I saying? Wildlife's never innocent on Dwarf Fortress, it always wants to eat you, it's just waiting for you to turn your back. Looks like they went one of the miners to go back to the adamantine. It looks like the monsters aren't particularly bothering anybody, but I'm still going to stab them. Because it could still get inside my fort and disrupt a load of stuff and attack a child or something like that. It might just be they don't want to attack the miners because they've got pickaxes. Oh, and who was that? Rax, apparently. Yep, Rax comes in and punches. That was from the troll. This is the Ruthula. Hacks the Ruthula in the lower body. Right rear foot. Right front foot. Scratches him. Strikes bruising fat, tearing muscle. Motor nerves are severed. Hacks him in the head. Oh no, kicks him in the head. Hacks the Ruthula in the upper body. Punches the Ruthula. Oh, so Rax is just standing over it, attacking the thing in the head right now. Just smashing this thing in the head, but he can't quite get through the skull. Must have bled out because he opened a few arteries and that kind of thing. So squad B, kill from list. A, B and C. Get rid of that Dwrf as well. I don't like the sound of those things. Even though they are grazers, they are you know, huge. And I'd rather not have huge things wandering around my fortress. Where the hell did everybody go? Am I missing the fights right now? Because I would rather that... Oh, British guy, you're fighting. That was from an elk bird. This is the roofler. Roofler in the right rear leg, bruising the muscle. Right rear leg fracture in the bone. Right rear leg fracture in the bone. Punched it in the head, bruising it in the head, and jammed the skull through the brain. Nicely done. So there's another kill for British guy. Let's see. Posty here, looks like you're on this next... No, that's... Yep, in the roofler. Punched it in the left eye with his left hand, bruising it. Bashed it. Yeah, that was someone else. So is Rax fighting a different one? Yep, Rax, you're fighting a new one. By the looks of things. Unless there's like 3 of you just fighting the same one. Let's see. BV, Bob and Posty, looks like you're on one here. And Rax. So there's you 3. And you've just piled on this thing. And it looks like it's brained the living hell out of this thing. BV Bob, what weapon are you using? Because it looks like you just, a silver warhammer. Oh, you fractured its spine. And then it looks like you're all going to work, just smashing the thing in the head with your various weapons. So it shouldn't be long before that thing's done. Looks like these things have got really thick bloody skulls. In fact, is that thing still there, or is it just a corpse and you guys are stood around? Ah, it's just a corpse now, so squad B, kill from list. Kill those 2 Dwrf, and then we'll call it a day for squad B, and they can go have their afternoon nap, or whatever it is they do when they're not killing stuff.
You need to build me something. It's for the good of the...
I really don't care about the mayor. He's pretty much obsolete now that we have Siru. Are these Dwrf up a few levels or something?
All the fish are gone.
Okay, I've lost my people. Is anybody fighting? No. Unit list. Let's find these Dwrf and we'll jump ahead to them and wait for our people to get there. I haven't seen the new guys get any kills yet. Looks like the Dwrf are either gone or just not hanging around here. And there's one left, so let's zoom to him. I don't see it. There he is, up on the very, very top. It looks like he's left the map, so squad B, kill from list. I've seen some more of those roofer things. So we'll kill them and then call it a day for squad B. I want to see if I can get the new guys to get any kills at all. It looks like we are going to eat those roofer things. Let's see, who's in squad B? Book of Guns, didn't I put you in the new squad? No. Exeterius, you're in squad A. That was the old Jay Cansey who was in this squad. Ah, Posty. The hell are you going? The hell is this thing? Okay, why is this squad going all the way up here? Because if these things are in my fort, I am going to freak out. Unless they were just getting tooled up, you know, grabbing all their weapons and such. Screw it, we'll zoom to them and wait. The only problem now that this fort's been running a while, finding stuff on this list gets a little bit insane. There's a cat. I don't think that's what we're looking for. Ah, there he is. So we'll wait here with this guy and wait for our military to come and, you know, destroy his brain. Because as you should all know by now, the only way I ever get a kill is by jamming the skull through the brain. Sorry about that, just had to crack my back.
All the fish are gone.
Hopefully the military hurry themselves up a little bit. Oh, there's somebody. Who is it? The Rax again? Or is this guy just not fighting yet? Who is that? It's Larry, I hate you. And you are a dabbling axe dwarf, so apparently you've picked yourself an axe up. But you can't quite catch this thing, it's a little bit too quick for you. Hopefully you manage to trap that thing and get a good strike off, at least slow it down, so you can keep up in the future. It is going to trap itself if it keeps going, then hopefully you can get a few hits off and maim it a little bit. Okay, I've lost you. Where the hell did you go? Are you fighting it yet? Aha! Larry, I hate you. And you've went for a copper pick actually. Struck the roofer in the front right foot. Fracture in the bone. Arteries opened. Striked him in the left rear foot, tearing the muscle. It became enraged and attacked and missed you. You striked it in the right front leg, fractured a bone. Oh, you tore its muscle and liver. That's nasty. Twisted it around in the thing's guts. Punched it and bruised its muscle. And that's all that's happened so far. So we'll let that run for a little minute. Oh, 5 pages have come up out of 1. So that's, oh, looks like there's somebody else here with you. Striking it again and again with this copper pick, and you're just laying into this thing. Fracturing bones, tearing ligaments, tearing lungs and muscle and all sorts. And who's this? Oh no, apparently you've got a copper pick and a silver battle axe. Okay. Yeah, you do, you've got 2 weapons, so apparently you're dual wielding, you don't want a shield. Yeah, you're just annihilating this thing. Stuck the copper pick in. Tearing, ooh, you fractured its skull, opened an artery. Tore the right lung open, and looks like somebody's about to come in here and nick your kill if you're not quick.
I fished all the fish there are, there's no more fish.
Onto the 9th page now, and you're fracturing just about everything. Oh, it's on the floor, just, you know, lying in a pool of its own vomit, and you're just stood over it, pounding in its face into the cavern floor. Oh, and after all that work, Posty has come over and stole your kill. Well, that's a little bit unlucky. But you did get some training in. Looks like you were down. Yeah, you were up there by 1 floor. But you did get your first taste of real combat. I say real combat, you were stood there bashing a defenseless animal's face in. But that pretty much constitutes real combat in this fort. It's not a real fight unless it's a defenseless animal with a skull shoved through its brain. Looks like this one's quite quick, it's managing to elude just about all of B squad here.
All the fish are gone.
Looks like Posty and Rax, you've found a new one. You two generally seem to work together quite often. And one guy's chasing this other one where everyone else peeled off for the new one. Okay, so you two haven't really done much else. You must have just caught up to that guy and hit him a few times. Who is that? That's Rax, and it looks like you're... Yep, you stood over it, hacking it in the head. Can't quite get through the skull. Oh, no, looks like you just did. Hacks it in the head, tearing apart the muscle. Yeah, it must have just bled out. You've just been smashing its face in, and it's eventually just gave up on life. Right, squad B I want. Oh, what the hell? I'm gonna have to have a look at what just happened. Did Neelock? Okay, for some reason, Siru ended a mandate and he ordered BV Bob to be killed for it. So I hope you're happy, Siru. We have no aluminium. Stop asking for aluminium items to be made. So I tell you what, BV Bob, let's have a look. Military. Oh, you were actually in Squad A. Squad B, sorry. Oh, my bad, dude. I tell you what, you'll get a new guy in Squad A instead of Squad B, and we'll promote somebody else into Squad B. Let's see who could do. You know what, Siru? Let's have you risk your life for the fortress instead of sat on your throne complaining. Let's see, we've got Alath or Zugler. We'll find Zugler on this unit list here. Was that him, Zugler? I really caught. Let's have a look, see on this thing here. See if we can. Nope, that wasn't him. It was Zugler Collint Moral that we're looking for. Or we'll just wait and see if we find anybody doing a combat drill. Individual combat drill. So yeah, we found the right guy as well. So this guy, view customized name. Who the hell did BV Bob? You just died. I'm trying to get all of the military as named people. So there you go. There's BV Bob. And we're gonna have to dig out some more graves and coffins and that kind of stuff. But first, I'm gonna have one last look at this adamantine. Where was it? It was on level. There it is. Oh, we got some crundles over there. So let's see. Squad B, kill, rectangle. In fact, no, I'm going to have squad A and B kill in this rectangle. I don't like the idea of crundles having free reign. Looks like these ones are stuck because of 2 mushrooms. Unless they can just walk over them like if they're plants instead of tree mushrooms. So we'll have them. There we go. BV Bob, you're a mace dwarf. And look at all this sexy adamantine. But it looks like they're not extracting the strands from it properly, because there's only one being done. You know, I'm going to quickly run all the way up here with this paused and see what my crafts dwarfs think they're doing. So unless this just takes like an inordinate amount of time, they're either not doing it. Yeah, they're just not doing it. So let's go back onto labours here. I'm not even sure what you would need to do that actually. I'm not sure what skill is necessary. So we're going to go all the way back down to floor 57 and watch these crundles get their faces smashed in, hopefully. But nevertheless, we know the adamantine is there, and we know we can get at it. Oh, and there's another crundle. I'm not sure where these guys keep coming from, but I want them dead. Oh, who's that? Rax, looks like you're... Yep, you're hacking apart some crundles. You always seem to be first on the scene, Rax. You have an incredibly fast dwarf, and he doesn't care. He's just bomb-bursted in and decided he's going to take on every crundle he can find. Oh, Posty, you're in on this now as well, and Neelock. And running with Thermite. You're all here. There you go, you've just bomb bursted out and started destroying every crundle you can get your little dwarfy hands on. Bakosi, Neelock, oh that was Posty. Neelock, it was you who killed BV Bob, you were the chosen executioner. Looks like you're having a bit of fun with a thing. Running with thermite, here you are. Oh, you were attacking one of those Ruthiers apparently. And you chose a silver warhammer as your weapon as well. So we'll let this play out while you guys have your fun with some crundles. Apparently these a gremlin. What the hell's a gremlin doing? And where the hell's the gremlin? I don't see it. Oh, somebody just killed it. One of the mace dwarfs from Squad A just bit the goblin on the first toe left foot and shattered its nail. Well, that's got to be the weirdest opening move. No, it really isn't. Mace dwarf bashed the goblin in the left hand with his copper morning star, and he literally broke his hand off. Bashed him in the lower body, right upper arm, fractured the bone, opened an artery. Gremlin stands up, and the mace dwarf bashes the gremlin in the right upper leg, fracturing the bone. And somehow, oh, he bled to death because his hand came off. Well, I can live with that. I don't even know what citrine is, but apparently we've struck it. Let's see. Posty, you're still fighting. Bakosi, running with thermite. Let's have a look at the new guys, see how they're doing. It looks like the Crundle had a Crundle bit you, so you just bashed it a few times with your silver warhammer, ripped it off, and started attacking it again. Neelock, let's see how you're doing. Oh, Neelock, looks like you got a kill. You shattered a skull and dented the brain, so that's probably dead. And we weren't really here to kill the Crundles, as fun as it was. We were here to guard the adamantine, and it looks like we're all done with that. So Squad B can stand down. Squad A can stand down. And one more Crundle decides he's going to taunt me. So Squad B can go and kill that thing's face. This town ain't big enough for it. Oh, where the hell did he go? Mr. Crundle? Mr. Crundle. Did they kill it already? I don't think that was him. Where the hell did it? Must have shot off the map. Well, we'll end that order then. And I know there's adamantine above us. Hopefully there's some below us. And no wonder you're good with what you're doing. Look, you're already a woodcutter, so you'll be quite strong. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode off here. As always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.